The majority of videos created here have been unfairly critical of humanity. They challenge humanity to awaken from its dream state and have a deep look in the mirror. We are riddled with flaws and deep emotional scars from unprocessed traumas. Moreover, we allow these traumas full control over our mental states. How does this work with our anthropocentric view that sees humans as being central to the cosmos? While other videos have been centered around discovering meaning and purpose in a chaotic world, this video says to hell with such hopeful thinking and embraces the insignificance of humanity. With our glorious advances in science and technology, humans today think we are so smart and capable. The internet has allowed us to store and share information about any topic or person with just the swipe of a thumb. What we have failed to see is how the more we know, the more we realize how little we actually know. The more we discover what we are made of, the more we discover that we're made of something we don't understand. In nearly every aspect of our lives, we are pummeled in rapid succession with a barrage of subliminal attacks that have subtle influences on us. It is a type of mind manipulation that has been, according to historical documentation, used and practiced by ancient Egyptians, using a horrific trauma to get you to believe a lie and comply. We do this on a micro scale to ourselves, nearly every night when we dream. When we dream, the human brain weaves together fantastical narratives from the memories of random events. Similarly, the human brain also knits together narratives from the new overlay of media fiction it encounters during our waking lives. To help cope with such emotional overload, we convince ourselves that it's complete fiction. If we don't have the mental stability or coping skills to handle this, or if it's misconfigured, it can lead to states of psychosis. When one unwittingly succumbs to such schizophrenic states, there is no thinking or seeing from another perspective other than the delusions one has concocted as a way to cope with this subtle manipulation. Attempting to convince others of your delusions as reality is futile and self-destructive, as it only pushes them further away. If you think about it, those in such states of psychosis are merely ahead of the curve, waiting for us to catch up as we let outside forces drive a wedge through our collective psyche, thus creating the schism that officially diagnoses every one of us as schizophrenic, permanently separated from others, ourselves, and reality. We believe ourselves to be of sound mind, fully aware of ourselves, and in control of that which influences us. But mental health isn't just about hearing voices and seeing things, it's about the voices we don't hear, the things we don't see or even know are there, shaping our every thought, pushing us closer and closer to the edge. This is the horror of inhuman thought. It is the core theme of Reza Negarestani's Cyclonopedia, Complicity with Anonymous Materials. In this work of theoretical fiction, the author describes the Middle East as a space of violent conflicts and ongoing entropy, where geopolitical, cultural, and metaphysical forces converge. These Tellurian forces are living entities that facilitate global conflicts shaping human history. Crude oil is one of these parasitic forces that feed on human activity and mesh it with larger impersonal systems beyond control or understanding. This living entity is anthropomorphized as a chaotic entity with its own consciousness and agenda, acting as a lubricant that accelerates the world's decay. The author describes the extraction and exploitation of oil and other resources as a necrophilic system that thrives on death and decay. The deep canyons and ravines found all over the globe are geological scars from its traumatizing spread and integration into nearly every aspect of modern life. For humans to truly confront the reality of oil, war, and entropy, humans must abandon the illusions of anthropocentric perspectives and acknowledge the insignificance of their existence. The book is a call to embrace the discomfort of thinking beyond ourselves, explore alien realities that defy comprehension, and recognize the existence of forces beyond our control and understanding. The horror of inhuman thought is a central concept in Reza Negarestani's Cyclonopedia, and a broader theme in philosophical horror. It refers to the unsettling realization that the universe operates according to principles and processes that are entirely indifferent to human existence, understanding, and values. This horror emerges from confronting the vast, alien, and impersonal forces that govern reality, forces that cannot be reduced to human comprehension or meaning. The universe does not care about human life, morality, or perception. It operates on scales of time, matter, and energy that render human concerns insignificant. Human thought is limited by its biological and cultural frameworks, making it incapable of fully grasping the inhuman processes at work in the cosmos. The horror arises when we realize that there are things that exist outside the bounds of our understanding or ability to conceptualize. The inhuman often evokes a sense of the sublime where awe and terror coexist. It is the intellectual and emotional impact of facing something so vast, complex, or alien that it transcends comprehension. This horror is not merely an emotional reaction, but a philosophical reckoning with the nature of reality.
One must grasp oil as an ultimate Tellurian lubricant, or a vehicle for epic narratives. To instrumentalize oil through production is like feeding on the devil's excrement,